Hi, welcome to Hekate's Crossing. Wow, the day has disappeared on me. That rain coming through, so I don't know if you can hear the rain. Oh, just put the lines down. So tonight's deck, let's do a message. Okay, got the Sacred Fractal Tarot. Of course, and if you're on Instagram, you'll see this week will be messages using my decks, so it's really cool. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and ring the bell if you've just joined us. So let's have a look. Today's message, let's put my glasses on so I can actually see. So today's message, we're going to look at the Wheel of Fortune. It talks about changes taking place. Feels like maybe we're feeling a little stuck at the moment. It's time to move on. An acceptance of life's ups and downs could be part of the process as well. We've got things, maybe we're feeling a bit restrained. Maybe we're stuck in regards to past addictions or past habits, repeated patterns, things making us stuck. And so we're in this mode of know that we need to change on some level. And here we've got King of Cups. King of Cups is that sense of being a sense of practicality, maybe with a sense of knowing that action needs to actually be taken on some way. Maybe we're feeling like we're dipping our toes into the situation, but not really sort of getting full hog into it, so to speak. Maybe we're not quite showing all of our emotions, even though we're kind and caring. Our emotions may be maybe disconnected on some level, and that's because of what's actually going on for us at this time. Here we have the King of Swords. Feels like that's the King or Knight, King of Swords. Knight of Swords, sorry, not King of Swords, Knight of Swords, playing with fairies. Knight of Swords, so we've got that sense of being wary about making sure we've got the plans, we've got strategies all in place before we rush in. We've got this battle cry and we're ready to dive into what needs to be done, into this idea or this plan, but we just reminds us just to make sure that we take a step back as well. Maybe we don't need to rush in to the situation completely. Could be quite important for us at this time as well. So that's that one as well. Let's look at the love message. Okay, love can be on many aspects of our life. Doesn't necessarily mean relationship or intimacy. Love can be with family, friends, and it just reminds us to ask the question, tell me about your day. So maybe it reminds us that those that come into our life, we just need to take a moment, take a breath, and ask them about their day. It could be super important. Maybe it's a sense of new hope as well. Maybe we have a feeling of everything sort of coming together, and we feel like that we've got that hope coming into our life. There is this fire within the relationship, so there might be a sense of passion coming into play as well. Super important. That's cool. So let's see, last card here is we may feel like we have a sense of being betrayed at this time, so we're needing to find a way to communicate clearly with what's important. So that's cool as. Okay, so let's have a look at this is our Oracle deck. Let's see what message it's got for us today. And the message is, I see you. From those who've passed over, just a reminder that somebody that's passed over may be watching you, maybe going, oh, yep, this is who you are. This is what's happening. And I'm watching over you. I want to know how you are. And I'm there for you. You might find that the radio might be turning on, lights might be switching, maybe something's moved you didn't expect. It's allowing you to, it's sort of saying, you know, look beyond the illusion to create your reality as well. So maybe it's time for you to stop looking at what's on the surface and actually start to look deeper down within you. It's time to look within. So it might be a chance for you to actually start looking within yourself as well. So there you are. Another message from Vestas Art Oracle deck. So let's have a look and see what other decks that we can use today. So let's put these ones back. I really want to look at this. Bring it in a better way. Oh, I knew they hadn't set up properly. I really need to sort of, there we go, that's better. Separate that between cards. So let's look at the Songs of My Heart. Songs of My Heart, let's see. Oh, that weather's awful. Okay, the first card here is we've got Honor My Body. So it's about honouring who you are as an individual. Submitting to your purpose, being focused on what's important to your journey. As you explore new ideas coming through, you allow yourself to be in solitude so you can find the clarity that you actually need. Don't forget to have some laughter, have some fun as well. Maybe you need to actually close your eyes so you can see not what just around you, but look a bit deeper within the situation as well. And to give yourself some courage to be brave in achieving the results that you actually want to do. So that's Songs of My Heart. Hand me that next one. Okay, so what else came is the Chiro's cards, Chiro Machete, the Gilded Tarot Royale. Okay, and I've done a walkthrough of this. So let's see. I'm not quite sure. Oh, here we go. We've got Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands talks to me about perseverance. We've got to persevere. We've got to keep going. Don't give up. You know, you will achieve your goals. But there are some things that you might need to sort of overcome. So next card we have is the Knight of Pentacles. So it's going to be a slow and steady progress. It's not something that can be rushed. It's not a journey that can be rushed. So it's very much about persevering. It is going to take some time. It's not something that you can rush at all. And there are going to be a sense of endings, things finishing, and that's going to give you the opportunity to be able to move ahead, maybe change your perception with what's actually going on as well. It's about having some faith. Maybe you need to look at things in a more traditional way with what's actually going on for you as well. So you might need to look at things in a more traditional way. And we've got one more card coming up. So you've got the Ten of Cups, which brings hope. It brings a sense of family. It brings, feels like it sort of brings together a sense of completeness with what's going on. So it might be traditionally a family situation that brings an ending to the journey as well, or new opportunities to the journey in such a way, okay, that comes from your own perseverance, your own ability to stay complete. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what's actually happening here. So let me just have a quick skizzy in regards to reading. So let's have a look. Oops. here. Let's have a look here. I'm just having a nosy for a second, so yeah, it's all good. Okay, so I'm not quite sure. Okay, so it's definitely on. Just all very quiet tonight, but that's okay. Just going to go through some of my different decks, do different spreads, and if that's what it's about, maybe someone will come up with maybe one of the readings will make sense for somebody, and that's okay. Oh, dropped a deck. Just trying to sort of put everything away as I go, and I just dropped one of the decks. Right, let's have another look at Justine's deck I've got. It's called Learning to Witch. I feel there's so much more to this deck as well, of course. So let's have a look and see what the messages are from this today. I'm not going to be on for long. If anyone comes in, cool, I'll do some readings. If not, I'll just keep doing a little bit of time with doing spreads for people, and somebody might resonate. So, Learning to Witch, we've got Gaspit. Gaspit removes confusion, manifest your true wants. Here we have Delight, so reveal and self-confidence, connect with play. Here we have Cauldron, transform a problem and create new options. Okay, so with this, I'm sort of getting a sense about clearing away the things that make the situation feel quite cloudy or quite foggy. Maybe you're feeling like you're in a sense of confusion all the time. So you need to really sort of allow yourself to have some fun, maybe disconnect from the situation at hand just for some time. And that's going to allow you to make the transformations that you need to clear away the confusion and bring in a sense of clarity to the whole situation. And it might be about connecting to Mother Earth as well, allowing yourself to move slowly and steady with the process. Don't try and rush it as well. And this could be about deep energy cleansing. So you might need to find some time to to readjust your energy, to cleanse it away is super important. So that's that reading there. Let's see what else we've got while we wait to see if anybody has any questions or anybody wants anything related for an answer or something like that. So let's just do a quick message and see what the cards say from the Waruar Whakatinana cards. It's called Manifest Spirit by Holly Rose Brommer. You can find her on Etsy and Holly Rose Creative. So let's see what the message is for today. Okay, the message is the Kahuku, which is the monarch butterfly, and that is about awakening oneself. So let's see what the message is for that. Okay, the Kahuku is from the Tahawarua, the spiritual aspect of the journey, and it's time to unveil those wings, darling, and fly. You have spent the quality time you've needed to grow, and now it's time to give this world your all. Take your time. Things will be wobbly and stiff after the period spent in dormancy, but know that you are ready. Wow, isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that just gorgeous? Kahuku, monarch butterfly, awakening. Let's see if there's a second card here that's going to give us a little bit more information. And we have the kauri, which talks about having confidence. Kauri's come up quite a lot. Kauri is a New Zealand tree, okay, that we have. It's also a wood, kauri wood you can have. Okay, and that is, let's see where the kauri is. Okay, this is in the Tahakinana, which is the physical aspects of our journey. And Kauri talks about confident. Hold yourself tall and strong when you are unafraid to present yourself as confidently as you are. Those around you will notice and be in awe of the person you have grown to be. Feel how deeply rooted you are and be thankful for the time you spent developing your foundation so that now you're able to grow so tall and mighty in your environment. Wow, those really sort of tie in together when you look at the awakening within oneself. And within that awakening, hi Jenny, within that awakening, you become more confident in who you are. Wow, isn't that beautiful? I love this deck. It's just gorgeous. Warua Whakakinana. And that is Maori, and that is Manifest Spirit. Hi, Becca Boo. How are you? So that two, let's move the decks. Now let's have a look at Echoes of Nature. There's only got a few left, so you need to be quick if you want this deck, of course. I love working with this Nature, Echoes of Nature by Tarot Oracle. Don't forget you can find them every day at the same time. I think it's about 6:30 PDT, and twice in the weekends, of course, morning and night, same time. He's got lots of stuff on his channel. Trying to stay calm, good. Stay calm. It's all good. I'm good my end. Things are doing well here in New Zealand as we move through our levels and into opening up the businesses and things like that physically. Whoa, so what's coming through here? Okay, we've got about transforming. There's a lot of changes taking place. A lot of things are transforming, not only within ourselves, but within our environment. And we need to find comfort from those around us. Maybe we can offer comfort to others, which is super important. And it's about having a deeper understanding that everybody moves through this process in different levels. Okay, and it's about putting aside maybe something for later on, saving for winter. Sort of talks about saving things for later on. We don't need to have everything all in a hurry. Yeah, New Zealand's doing great. Thanks, Julie. Yeah, we are. You know, our Prime Minister is certainly moving us in the right direction, the way that she has controlled the things. So it's great. So the last card we have is wealth. And wealth, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about a wealth and attitude, positivity within oneself, how one is feeling. Maybe in a sort of more of a healthy aspect as well. Maybe emotional wealth is super important as well. And that's part of having the comfort, putting things away for another time, not using everything all at once. Having an understanding is super important too as we move through the transformations and the changes and that's taking place. So that's Echoes of Nature. Tarot Oracle on Etsy only has a couple left. I'm sure they're moving quite quickly. Only a few left, so that's another great deck to work with. So I'm just going through my cards, been sharing some messages. No one sort of asked any questions or anything, so we're just sort of moving through. Now I've got the Ciro Marchetti's Gilded Rivera Lenormand, the expanded pack, which I know the basic Lenormand, but just learning the extra parts to the deck. So if anyone's got any questions, whoa, so let's see, what do we get through here? Here we've got the moon. So the moon to me is really about cycles. That's my concept basically, is about cycles, is about things in the phase of the cycle. So where are you at this moment? And the house to me is all about security. So that sense of security within your cycle as well is super important. So, and it is about a sense of movement, moving ahead. So in moving ahead, how do you feel securely as you focus on the stage of the cycle that you're in at this time? Whoop, one. So you might need to be a little bit clever. And there's a lot of women getting like this. I feel like even within yourself that there are women around you that could be construed as being a little bit sly or a little bit. Oh, go for it, Julie. I'm just waiting for questions to come through. If you ask a question and I'll answer it. I'm just mucking around with the cards until then, giving some sort of just having a look. So yeah, it's really about removing the confusion that's going on in regard to this woman that seems to be a little bit sly on the situation, maybe not being completely honest about it. I feel like there's not really an honesty here in the situation. So it is causing a sense of you maybe feeling like you're moving into a situation that's sort of a bit darker, a bit confusing. But anyway, so yeah, if you've got any questions, just ask away. I'm just mucking around with the cards. I don't know whether you want a Lenormand reading, bridging the gap between the two worlds. Written communication, getting a few cards, they're flipping out here. So yeah, if anyone's got a question, just go for it and I'll just answer them as we see them. Not a problem at all. I'm just mucking around with the cards until some questions come through. Just don't want to have dead air. So it gives people to look at. So they've had basically 20 minutes of me just lots of different readings and stuff like that. So you can always come back and have a look at the first 20 minutes and have a look at the different readings and that sort of stuff. But yeah, ask away. If you have a question, go for it. I'll just answer them as they come up. And yeah, it's all good. Let me just light this incense here. I actually like the Japanese incense because they're actually smokeless. You don't have a big pile of smoke going into your face. Which is quite nice. Sort of smokeless, but once it settles down, yeah, that's better. So yeah, what questions are we waiting for? So, great. It's quite good to sort of showcase some of my decks that I have. Right, can you tell me what will Jay's reaction if you text him? Hi, Nav. Okay, Julie, let's have a look. What will be Jay's reaction if you text him? Let's do this. We'll do this bit first. What will be Jay's reaction if you text him? Oh, that bridge. That's interesting. So that was flipped out before. Mountain. Oh, it feels like there's going to be a block, a delay. And a key. Well, it feels like there'll be a block to unlocking something. So there could be a block to an actual connection. There may be a block. If you try and ring, if you try to text him this week, well, at the moment, if you try and text him right at this moment, it feels like there will be a block to it. It feels like you're not going to be able to quite move ahead, and there'll be a block to opening up something, or a delay to opening up something. Okay, so what happens if you wait? Is it better to wait? Let's have a look. Is it better to wait? Oh, here we go. Okay, we've got trouble, magnified, overcoming. Oh, definitely. You've got the, okay. So you've got the magnification of the trouble and weavers going on, okay? So even if you wait, it feels like everything's going to be sort of brought out into the open a lot more. And then you've got the star here, so it feels like it's going to be a-okay. I think it's a good idea to sort of wait. Don't be in a hurry. Okay, Julie, I feel like if you try and text now, there's going to be a block to the situation. Where if you wait, it gives it time for the trouble to be sorted, in a way. It feels like the trouble is going to be magnified. It's going to be brought out into the forefront and dealt with. And I feel like everything's going to be a-okay with that situation. So I feel like that's quite important, that you actually wait. Don't be in a hurry. Okay? Don't be in a hurry. Take your time. Okay, but releasing burdens, text, written communication. Okay, yeah, it definitely feels like it's in a more positive aspect if you wait to the situation. Just got a little bit of clarity here. It just brings it into a sense of sort of commitment, a sense of a contract better. It just feels more positive. Oh, I didn't know about time. I didn't do timing. Okay, within the next month. Just said wait. It's going to bring things. I think you need to wait until you feel like things are more out into the open, that things are dealt with a bit more. Didn't really say timing. I didn't really say about whether to say the month or a few months. I just think within the months, it just feels like it's not, don't wait forever, but definitely when things are sort of getting into the more open aspect of it. So review it in a few weeks, review it in a month's time, and see how you feel then. See how you feel in a month. We don't know what's going to happen between now and then, but basically I think if you can wait a bit of time, give it a month and see how it goes. Hey Raina, how are you? Okay, so let's see who else is here. So, okay, Julie's message, so done that. Yeah, okay, Nav, hi, when will AB contact me? Oh, no worries, Speakaboo, re-internet. No, I understand that sometimes that all happens. Nav, when will AB contact me? When will AB contact me? Let me just put that up there just so I can read it now that the questions are sort of getting a bit long. Oh, you're welcome, Julie. Oh, you're good, Raina. Brilliant. Okay, Nav, let's see. When will AB... Oh, it just depends on what else is going on. I'm not really doing a lot of timing as such, but here we get the compass, which talks about direction. Whoa. And so it talks about direction, moving in the right direction, pointed in the right direction. Here you've got gossip or conversation. So there's definitely a, oh, there it is. Here we've got ship moving forward. So you're talking about when will AB contact you. Definitely is about moving forward. It is about the direction, and there is about communication. It's definitely there. I think it's a sense of just being, I just feel like it's a sense of just waiting and moving in the right direction. I just feel like it is going to happen soon. Don't know when. It just feels like there is definitely a purpose to the situation at all. So let's see. What would be the best cards for me to do for direction, for season, for timing? Okay, I could use I might just use the tarot. Just use the sacred fractal. Let's see. Let's just do one card. Give me one card and timing when, roughly. So let's see if I can do this. Okay, let's have a look. Nav, let me see if I can get a when. It's definitely going to contact you. There's definitely going to be some movement, communication, definitely going on. Okay, we've got cups and we've got page. So I feel like you're looking, so we're looking at about spring. So I feel like it's very definitely moving in towards the spring sort of energy. And we've got about 11. So we're looking at about, see, if that's 11 days, you're looking at about 2 weeks, maybe about 2 weeks approximately. Could be looking at about 2 weeks, 11 days. maybe a bit longer. I just sort of asked for a number because I presume it's moving into spring for depending on where you are. Now this flipped out as well. 10 of Pentacles. Yes, it says between 10 and 11. So I'm thinking between 10 and 11 days. So approximately. Might not be exact, but there's definitely some movement going on, definitely about some direction. It is about communication, and there is about you being receptive to the situation as well. Could be super important, Nav. So we're not going to have an exact, because there could be some other things that come into play, but roughly. Don't need to worry about zodiac signs. But anyway, so Nav, okay, so next question I've got here is this one here. Oh, let's see. Now remember, tarot is just a guideline. It's not an exact. There could be other factors coming into play. So let's see what the energy. Oh, it just flew out. Chikari. So let's have a look. Well, that's interesting. We have the fox, and we've got love. And to me, that's a sense of a sort of a, when I look at this, the fox and the love card together, I'm getting sort of an intense passion about the situation. Okay, so Chikari, I'm definitely getting an intense passion about the situation, a sense of maybe being at home situation, could be a sense of security in the situation, but I also get the coffin card as well, and the coffin is about things ending. So I don't know what needs to end for it to take place, or let's see if I can get a little bit more information about the coffin, because I'm feeling like I'm not quite getting the full picture in regards to that. I'm getting a sense of security, a sense of intense passion about the situation. So we've got ending here, and we've got the flow, or ending of the flow, ending of the, well, fish is normally about work, it could be about work or finances. And here we've got the star again. So I feel like maybe it's making way for something new. Maybe making, if something can end and then it's going to make way for it. So I think there's some stuff that needs to actually finish. I don't know whether it's work related or whether it's talking about actually going with the flow, so to speak. But I'm sort of definitely feel like something. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, I asked a bit more information, and I get these 3 cards coming in. So in regard to for the situation for to be healthy, okay, I asked what this was about, Chikari. So in regards to this situation to be healthy, there's some stuff that needs to finish, needs to end. So there might be some things that she may be dealing with, that Mackenzie may be dealing with, or that maybe that you're dealing with, that needs to end in regards to, could be in regards to work situation, but it is about loyalty and friendships and good luck. So it feels like everything's going to work out, but there's definitely the sense of definitely possibility, but there are some things that need to be taken care of first. There is a possibility, but there is some stuff that needs to be taken care of first. So there you go, Chikari. There's a possibility, but it just depends on what's going on. Okay, Beckaboo, what are Jay's true feelings for me? I'm not worried about the zodiac sign, but yes, we can look at that. So what are Jay's true feelings for me? What are Jay's true feelings for me? Well, it could be him falling out. So let's do the other rest of the charts. of his feeling. I get a feeling that he's sort of feeling, okay, there has been some confusion. Maybe he's moving more into the light of the situation. I'm just trying to work out which way is which with you guys. And this is about feeling a wellness, a sense of feeling healthy about the situation. So I feel like maybe he's feeling like there's been some confusion in regards to whether this is a really good situation. Okay, it's interesting. So we're here, we're getting Clover. It's the next three cards. We're getting some inner peace here. There seems to be a loss of something. So maybe there's a loss of peace, but it is going to be a-okay, because the Clover really does override the sense of, so maybe at this time he might be feeling like he's got a loss of inner peace within himself, because he's in a little bit of conflict within himself maybe on some way, but it feels like it's going to be a-okay. It is going to be a-okay, like it is going to turn out all right. So there he's thinking of you, and here you've got this star and movement. So I feel like, yes, he's definitely feeling like he's moving in the right direction. He's definitely feeling like he's going to be where he needs to be. He sees an inner light within you as well. He sees like you're a bit of a star, if you like, bit of a star. So at the moment, he might be feeling like he has a loss of peace, like he's a little bit conflicted, might have a sense of confusion, but overall, it feels like there's going to be some movement and it's going to be a-okay. So I feel like it's going to be all right. But at this time, he's feeling a little bit confused. He's not quite sure about in which direction he's going to move. So just be patient. Don't rush the situation. I think it just allows you to be in the right frame of mind. Don't rush it. Just be patient. Don't be too, what do I want to say? Don't be too forceful in your opinions or your thoughts about the whole situation. Just give them some space to work through what's valuable at this time. So there you go. Oh, what's popped out? This guy keeps popping out. So who am I thinking of? There's delays and drops to the whole situation. We know that because of where we are. We're just about staying grounded. It's all good. I know where I'm at. Right. Get those cards. You yelled at him? Okay. So that's why you need to take a step back. That's why it's feeling okay. Gotcha. Oops, where are we? Okay. You yelled at him. Okay. No wonder he's feeling the way he's feeling. Okay. Makes sense. So just give him some space. I didn't know if there was any more questions. I hope I haven't missed anybody. Yeah. Knight of Wands. Looks like there's a lot more information needing to come through before the Ace of Wands, spark of energy coming through. A breakthrough. Feels like a breakthrough. Peekaboo, I'm still just, these three cards just pulled out as we were talking. So I just feel like just got to be careful not to miss out on the opportunity when he's ready. It's like he's going to extend his hand to you. He'll say that when he's ready. Of course, Raina. Of course. Ask away. What question did you have, Raina? Oh, you're welcome, Beckaboo. Take care. course, Raina. No worries. Just question away. I don't know whether you want Lenormand or tarot, but just see what the question is. I just sort of go with the flow. You all right, Peekaboo? Whew. Why is M mad at me? I've done nothing to him but be a good friend. Okay, Raina, let's have a good look at this. I'm just going to go through a few steps to this. Okay, so let's do this for a minute. So I'm going to do several parts. So you just have to be a little bit patient. So I've got one. So we've got the Empress, the Star, okay, the Page of Cups. Now, second layer. One minute. Oh, 1 minute. Whoa. Okay, Raina, I'm going to do my art deck. 1 minute. I'll do this one first. Yep. Just going to do some layers. So just give me a second. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, love Oracle. Whoa. Why is he mad? Okay, why is he mad? Okay, the cards here I've got is try something new together, get your groove on, and back to nature. Okay, now just have to move some of these crystals back a bit. Whoops, maybe lost the right. So let's just move these forward because I just want to do okay. So let's have a look. Aspects of the situation. Column 1. Okay, we've got the Empress. And the Empress is a sense of mothering. Okay, so maybe it's just a thought. Okay, Raina, it's a sense of you mothering him. Got Venus, which is about the beauty and everything like that, but I'm still getting a lot about a sense of mothering him, a sense of mothering, which is really important. So maybe he's feeling a little bit contained within the center of the situation. Okay, so I feel like he's feeling very mothered. Maybe he feels like you're not trying something different within the aspect. Maybe he feels like you need to try something new together. Are you resisting to do something new? Could be part of the process as well. And the last two cards here we've got is the Clover with the Compass. So again, I get a sense of if you are able to do something new, that I feel like things might sort itself out. I feel like he's feeling very restrained, very, I want to say smothered in a way. Maybe he's feeling very smothered and just feels like he needs to break free. It might be something that's happening within himself. He might be feeling very mothered. It might not actually be about you, but maybe somebody has been mothering him. Somebody has been putting him into a bit of a box, and he feels like he's not able to try something new, something different in the situation. So again, for him, it's about being able to move in a new direction. I feel like he's feeling very stuck. Yeah, he's just, it doesn't matter. It could be feeling like somebody's feeling like somebody's mothering him, and maybe you just got the brunt of it. It doesn't necessarily have to be about you mothering him. Maybe somebody else has as well. So here we've got the Star. So I think it's just about you being you, really. Just keep being you. Maybe it's about feeling like allowing everything to sort of just flow naturally within the situation. Just get your groove on. So it's just about being, I think it's just about you continuing to be you. Could be about somebody else mothering him and you just happened to catch the brunt of it, whatever it was, and things just got out of hand. I feel like there's a sense of, here we've got the bridge with the written text, so I get a sense of you reaching out to him just quietly and just say, hey, look, I know things might have been a bit difficult, might be a bit hard. I'm here for you if you need a friend. Just, I feel like maybe it's about you reaching out to him, which could be important. Okay, and here we've got the Page of Cups. I feel like he's quite easily wounded by something that may not seem that big to you. To him, he's blowing it maybe a little bit out of proportion a little bit, and it just feels like everything's got a little bit muddled. Oh, okay. Your focus is on someone else. So I think you just need to reach out to him and just say that you're ready to communicate. It's just about just to be really, I've just got here just about being honest, really. And I'm talking about love not being in a romantic sense as such, but being in a sense of just that friendship, just that genuine love, just throwing away the mask, throwing away what's actually, revealing what's going on. It might be about spending some time outside, just getting back to nature and stuff like that. So when you look at your, what's actually going on for you, so maybe he's feeling missed out. Maybe this could be about him being missing out. He's feeling very stuck. Maybe he's feeling like you don't care. He's stubborn. Or maybe he likes you. Well, do you want me to ask that question, Raina? Let me look at the cards as we've looked at this area. Do you want me to sort of have a look at maybe, how does he actually feel about you? How does he actually feel about you? What's M's feelings towards Raina? Okay. Whoa, okay. It's interesting. We've got talking about enjoying the beautiful moment. Okay. Wisdom gained from past experiences. Life's in a frame. Take a moment, Raina. Just take a moment, take a breath. And when I say the words, tell me how you feel. Okay, the words are enjoy that beautiful moment, wisdom gained from past experiences, life in a frame, and out of darkness comes light. Tell me when you look at these and you listen to those words, what are your feelings about how he feels about you. You know, my thought is that he definitely sees you more than just a friend. So I just want to see what your thoughts are when you listen to that. Yes, he feels heartbroken. You're right. That was funny. Cards just like jumped out. A moment, let me just get up from the table. I just got to move a bit, take a few steps. Wow. Okay. Okay, next lot. Raina, you feel heartache? Yeah. I feel like he really cares about you. Okay. This is something. Okay. We've got clear the heart. Harmonization brings illumination. Okay. Divine spirit, I'm in the flow of abundance. Spiritual transformation and sacredness. Okay. Deep breath. Clear the heart. Harmonization brings illumination. Divine spirit, I am in the flow of abundance. Spiritual transformation, sacredness. You know, I feel like it's about clearing out the heart, clearing out all the old debris and stuff that's been held on to that. Just trying to find some harmonization within yourself so you can get some clarity. You guys might need to talk. Oops. Oh. Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of yeah, he's a little disappointed. Okay. Last, I just feel like I'm just giving some, filling up my hour. I'm just giving you some, see if I can get you some clarity about the situation. Let's see. We've got light coming into the situation. Tower with isolation and or corporate building, but definitely about isolation. Letter, written communication to reveal the secrets, to reveal what was once hidden. Whoa, pretty powerful. He didn't want you before? That's weird. Wow. So I wonder what's changed. I wonder what's changed on his part. Faith. Cleansing away. Cleansing away, abstract. Wow. So he was cleansing away to some old beliefs and now has changed his thinking. And you found a wonderful man? Oh, okay. Well, so you've got really, you have to decide what you want to do about it. You can either choose to reach out to him and just say, hey, look, we're still friends. That's okay. I'm in a relationship now, and that's the way I want to be. So I think this is where this comes into just clearing away the old stuff, just getting some real illumination about where you are and what's actually going on for you. So and acknowledge that you have gone through a transformation yourself and you find this sense of sacredness. I think this is something that he has to deal with, and I think you just have to, it's about your own honesty. So at least now you understand what's actually going on, and now you can actually decide, Raina, what you're going to do about it. I think that's really important for you to really go, okay, this is what's happened in my life. Sheikah's now just, luckily that deck was in the bag, so it's not going to spill everywhere. Oh, you're not in the relationship yet, but you've just met him. Okay, so let's have a look at the songs of my heart. This is Justine's deck. Hand me that pencil. So let me just see. I mean, totally up to you what you decide to do. Accepting rebirth. It's quite interesting when the card come out. Greatness is my right. So you have a right to be happy, Raina. So if you've met this guy and you're really happy with him, and that's where you need to celebrate your own song, okay? And voice what's important to you. So it's about you being able to communicate and say, hey, yeah, I know, I understand totally where you're getting at, Raina. If you've met this guy and you really want to give it a really good, you really like this guy and you really want to give it a go, I think you need to communicate that with him and just sort of say, hey, look, this is where I'm at. This is what I want. I still want to be friends, but I'm in a relationship. I want to be in a relationship with somebody else. I want to give it a go. I want to see what happens. I want to be able to think. So this is part of accepting your rebirth and who you are, and knowing that your greatness is your right. So you're allowed to be happy. You're allowed to be where you need to be. You need to celebrate who you are. Hi, Maria. You need to celebrate who you are and what's really important to you, and voice your needs. Communicate what's really important to you, Raina. I think that's part of the process as well for you. So I think you might need to sort of come back, have a re-listen to the reading, maybe sort of get some more thoughts about the whole situation. It's sort of about receiving her energy. So go and get yourself grounded. I think might be really important. If you can get yourself grounded, then you're going to find yourself with some clarity, allowing the light to feed your magic. So allowing you to have that spark. No list, Maria. I'm just going through them as they come in. I'm not far away. I actually forgot to put up ending soon, but that doesn't matter. I'll do it shortly. But I can do your reading, no worries. Just put your question up and I'll do your reading next. So, Raina, I think it's really important if you want to move ahead into this new relationship with this person that you're interested in, this wonderful guy, I think you just need to celebrate who you are, voice your needs, and just say to this other guy, hey, look, I want to be a friend with you. It's up to you what you choose to do about it, really, because you cannot control how he feels. You can only control your own actions and what you do. So it's really about what you want. That's going to be super important, Raina. I think that's really what these are sort of saying right now. We know how he feels. We know why he seems to be mad or upset or whatever's going on with him. You can't control that. That's his choice to how he behaves. Only thing you can do is reach out and say, hey, look, I still want to be friends. Totally up to you what you want to do with that on me. You are who you are. And you have every right to be happy. You have every right to be in a good relationship. And you have every right to try and make things work with this guy. If he's wonderful, there's every reason to. So I think it's really important that you don't want to go backwards. You don't want to go into something that could be, I don't know. It's totally up to you what you do with it, Raina. I think it's ultimately up to you. Come back and have a listen to the reading when it's uploaded. Maybe you might need to come back and sort of have a little bit of a listen again and say, is this what I want? Is this really in the direction that's important to me? And I'm just dropping everything. Thank goodness everything's still in bags. Let me just put some of these decks back. So let me just put these away. That was one fit. Okay. Sorry, I just dropped a few of the decks, so I'm just going to pick them up off the floor. Luckily, they were still all in bags. Well, they didn't go everywhere. That was when you try and put the big stuff on the top. Oh, that's a native miracle. Right. Oh. Right. Let me just move some of these cards. Make some space. So that goes into there. Yeah, good on you, Raina. I think it's about you being happy. You just want to move forward. Good move. At least you understand what's actually going on, and now you can make the choice that you need for you. I think that's super important as well, part of the process, part of the healing. I'm just going to shove that into there. I wonder if that'll fit. Just putting that in the... Nope, it's not going to fit, and I don't want to wreck my deck. Okay. Sorry, Maria. Oh, thank you, Maria. Appreciate the subscribing and the like. Appreciate that. What will my next relation be with P? Yeah, Raina, I think it's about you. Now you sort of know what's going on. You can make an informed decision about what's right. Okay. Whew. Let's start again. Okay, I haven't got any cards. Right. Maria. Oh, you're welcome, Raina. Okay, Maria. Will my next relationship be with P? Next relationship be with P. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just try something. Just do something here. Okay, what's the heart of the situation? Heart of the situation is there. Okay, top, bottom. Okay, so the heart of the situation in regards to the thing. Secrets. Okay, could be secrets going on here. The other situation is about loyalty. Good luck. Magnifying the secrets. Work relate, maybe going with the flow. Finances. If we're looking at the situation. Oh, Raina, thank you. Thank you, Raina. I appreciate that. We'll organise a, whether you want email, video, whatever you want to do, or Skype or whatever. Okay, Maria, your next relationship. Okay, so what we're getting here, we're getting a lot of, there's a sense of love flow going in. Let's talk about things ending, transformations, what needs to end. Okay. Card looks like there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. Okay, the relationship, Maria, feels like there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. Now, we've got some really positive cards in here, which is really cool. I don't feel like there's a lot of negativity. There might be some burdens or something that's weighing you down here. I'm getting a little bit of weighed down, and we're getting a bit of endings going on. But it could be about things finishing. There could be some secrets and things hidden. Sense of a new chapter coming through as well on many aspects. So if we look at this here, we feel like there's burdens coming through, but I feel like that's going to be overcome and the love comes into play. So I definitely feel like there is a possibility. Skype, yeah. We'll sort it out, Rainer. We'll sort something out. Can you email me? Or give me a message on Instagram or Twitter. Doesn't matter where. Or Facebook. Doesn't matter. Can be any of them. Or go through. We'll sort out a time that suits. Let's try and give us a time that sort of we correspond. Either before or after Theo's chats or something. Right, so I'm definitely getting there is some things to overcome. There are some things to sort out. There are some things that are coming into play. Feels like there's a friendship, a loyalty aspect to the relationship. So Maria, I feel like, yes, there could be a relationship with him, but it could be more of a friendship than a romance. There is a love there. There is definitely an unconditional love. I'm not actually sure I'm seeing it being romantic or being a bit more than what you expect, because it does bring in a bit of an ending to something. So it could bring in a transformation of some sort, but I'm not seeing. I don't know how intimate it will be or for how long. Maria, there's definitely a relationship with him, but where that goes, not 100% sure. Let's just look at the love oracle and see if that's going to give us a little bit more information. There we go. Okay, we're talking about compatibility here. Not necessarily astrological, but it does talk about compatibility of some level. So do you feel like you are truly compatible? Okay, or are you more like mint and coke, two opposites that are coming together? So tell us a bit more about this relationship. Things opening up to new possibilities. So it feels like there could be some work that needs to be done with it, Maria. I feel like there's a lot more work that actually needs to be done to allow the relationship to actually move on to maybe something different. Okay. Connecting with family. So I don't know if there's a family connection to the whole process. A gap in the wall. Okay, so we feel like there's something definitely missing with the whole process. Okay, for it to become a bit more than maybe that you want, Maria. So I'm not quite sure what the relationship you've had with this person, with P, in the past, or what's actually been going on. But I feel like there is definitely something missing to make it complete. Even though the possibilities are there. It does talk about moving forward spiritually as well. So trying to tie these sort of in together. Feels like it is about compatibility, maybe two opposites coming together, you know, how they complement each other. There's a sense of complementary. Opening up your heart to new possibilities, maybe not quite as you expect is all. There is sort of a family connection on some level, and I'm not quite sure what that is. But it does bring something missing from the whole picture as well. even though you seem to be moving together forward spiritually, maybe within yourself, you might be moving forward spiritually. Let's see. It could be about a sense of artistic perception. So it's what you perceive as a situation. Is it the truth of what's actually going on? I feel like there's something missing. Might be something that you need to sort of look at, something you might need to meditate on, reflect, contemplate, maybe do some work through. But I'm actually not sure it's going to be the way that you expect it, Maria. I feel like there's something missing from the huge picture. And until you get that clarity within yourself, I feel like things are not going to quite move in that direction. So I feel like there's some work to be done or something to be sorted through. There's something that's sort of blocking or delaying or causing a change in a way. But yeah, I'm not quite seeing that it's going to be the relationship that you expect. There is a relationship, but maybe not quite as you expect it to be. Things are definitely going to come to the forefront. It could be secrets that are being hidden going to come to the forefront, which is going to be a good thing. This means that things are no longer going to be hidden. There is a sense of loyalty in the situation, which may weigh you down slightly. It does bring in some burdens in a way. Again, about this, it's about acknowledging that. It's acknowledging the phase or the cycle that you're actually in the process. Could be quite important, Maria. So yeah, there's definitely something coming to the forefront, something opening up about the situation. And there's definitely something to the ending. So something's going to finish, something's going to complete. There's going to be sort of final, and I'm not quite sure what that is. It really doesn't sort of say it, except for what the cards that we've spoken about. That whole your perception, there's definitely something missing. It is about compatibility and that coming through. So I feel like there's a lot more to the picture than meets the eye, a lot more that's sort of hidden below the surface that is yet to come out. And until that comes out, I don't feel like there's going to be the relationship that you expect it to actually be. So yeah, I think I'm going to just about say good night. It is like 12 minutes past 8. I've been on for an hour and 12 minutes. Oh, you're welcome, Maria. Yeah, if I've done a reading for you tonight, don't forget to come back and re-listen maybe when you've got a bit of a fresh mind, to look at things maybe from a fresh perspective from the reading. Maybe it doesn't quite make sense or something you misunderstood or you weren't quite sure about. Come back and re-listen. Sometimes it can take a little bit of time to sort of gel together, so to speak. Oh, thank you, Raina. Appreciate the feedback. I appreciate the feedback. For those that don't know, I have been reading tarot and a variety of divination cards for like 20 plus years. I've worked in fairs and expos where I've done constant readings, very short, very quick, or as I'm getting longer. I have worked from home. I've worked in healing centre, which I owned, but I burnt out, so I ended up giving that away. I've worked in stores. I've worked in all sorts of places, really. I've worked in all sorts of places. So, yeah, I think comes with experience. I'm forever still learning. I never stop learning. I'm really enjoying Tarot Oracle's guidance. And actually, Anna from Astral Tarot Lady, Astral Lady Tarot. Oh, she's from from Netherlands. She's amazing. Anna from the Netherlands. She's absolutely incredible and got some really insightful information in regards to tarot. So I'm forever learning, forever working through the decks. Yes, I've created a variety. My tarot deck that I've created. One is very abstract, of course. That's because you start to, I need to get a silver pen, and I think I'm going to get a gold pen or silver pen and write on some of these cards. Unfortunately, I noticed that when they're printed, they're actually quite a lot darker than I thought. So this is this is a sort of a project that I did myself. Very abstract, I know, but that's the way I like to read. Sometimes don't always need all the imagery. So that's all something I did just for fun, self-development. Great thing. Oh, Raina, you're welcome. You're welcome. Sorry for teasing you the other day too. Shouldn't really say that so loud. With you know who. Tarot Oracle's funny. He cracks me up. He's such a tease. Like some of the things he comes out with are so funny. Just has me in fits. I'm sitting here with a hot coffee. So many. You're right. I was right. Oh. Oh God, that was so funny. I just think Tarot Oracle, he's such a laugh. He cracks me up. I'm loving his Rider-Waite deck, the deck that he's creating now. I can't wait to get it in my hands. Oh God, so many times I've had a hot coffee in my drink and Tarot will say something and my coffee, I just about spit it out. I'm just laughing so loud. Oh my God, I just crack up. I nearly fall off my bloody chair. I'm laughing so much. My ribs start to hurt by the end of that hour. Yeah, he makes me so funny. He just comes out with stuff. He just comes out with it, like just random stuff that he says, and it's just like, oh my God, how does he get away? He's just so funny. I just can't stop laughing. Hi, Pretty. I should have put up ending soon. I should have actually put stop. Okay, 1 minute. Let me just do this. Let me just put that there. Right, okay. So go back to comments. Sorry, Pretty. When will Jagjit unblock me? Oh, timing. I feel like there's a lot of stuff to work through first. I don't know if I'm just straight away, I'm just getting too much work. I'm not sure there's a lot of work to be done. I don't think there's a time limit. It's all about actions needing to be taken. Well, here we go. Cards are flying out. You've got to thank Renee for playing Cupid. Oh my God. Why? What? Oh God, hilarious. Renee's gorgeous. I love Renee. She's superb. She really is. Okay, so PJ, this is what's coming out for you as I'm sort of reading the message. Talking a lot about emotions. Okay, feeling defeated. I feel like there was something said or something done that maybe feeling like can't be connected. This is the Five of Swords, by the way. Don't know if you can see the figures. Really? With you know who? Really? I just thought it was a joke. I didn't know if it was serious. Oh God, I got really hot. Oh, I got a lot of spirit comes through in a really strong way. Okay. Wow, Renee, when you email me, we'll talk a bit more. We'll talk in private, or Instagram, or Twitter, or whatever you want. We'll talk in private. We'll talk quietly. A lot of emotional stuff dealt with, PJ. Yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm doing reading for you. It's coming through. I'm just filing out the cards. Well, okay. A few cards have come out. Okay, very emotional, PJ. Or pretty. Okay, there's a lot of emotions going on. There's a lot of stuff of feeling defeated, feeling like you like there's a lot of anger. I feel like there's a lot of emotional anger going on, okay? And I feel like there's a sense of changes will take place, but it's just going to take some time. It's a sense of what's being held on to, okay? There's some stuff that does need to be released, does need to be let go of. It's a way of sort of celebrating the friendship in some way. A lot of battles and conflicts and things going on. Things like there's some information that actually needs to come through, and I think there's a lot of clarity and stuff. Just needs to have some time to calm down. Says he loves you. Well, there's definitely a lot of emotion there. There is a lot of nostalgic stuff coming in. You have got the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, so stuff is happening behind the scenes, and it does feel like 10 of Cups tells me that everything is going to come together. It is going to be a-okay, like it is going to be sorted out. It does feel like there's going to be that love, that sense of completeness. You've got the star here, so that's again, you've got that sense of hope and things being in the direction that you actually want it to be in, which is super important. Yes, there's a lot of battles and a lot of stuff. There's a lot of information needing to come out, a lot of observation, but there is that passion. Don't know when. There's still some work to be done. It's not. It's really dependent on you not pushing too hard. It's about you, a sense of you taking a step back and allowing the process to not hurry. I'm not really getting a timing issue in this one as well. I think there's too many things in factor. There's too many other things that need to be done. So I'm really not getting a timing here. I'm getting it more about, so we've got Page of Pentacles. I think there's some lessons to be learnt in the situation. I feel like there is no when. I feel like you've got some lessons to learn, and until you learn those lessons, or until you understand and comprehend exactly what's going on, I don't think he will block you. You have that sense of needing to be sort of quite practical in the way that the emotions are dealt with. I get a sense of needing to disconnect a little bit from the situation, not allow your emotions to override what's actually going on. Start to be a little bit more. I don't know, JP. At this stage, there is no when. Okay? I'm saying there's some work to be done first. He's not going to unblock you until you have done what you need to do, and that is not push too hard. You need to, okay, really important that you listen. There is no he's not going to unblock you at this time, because you still have stuff to learn. No, he's not going to unblock you. Okay, he's not going to unblock you because you still have some stuff that you need to deal with. Okay? Okay, really important for you to understand that you have to make sure that you are not pushing the energy. Okay, give him some space. Allow the process to move through. It's you getting on with your life. Okay? Okay, I've got the sense of feeling defeated and everything like that. It's in a no-win situation, so I feel it's really important that no, he's not going to unblock you at this time, because you have some stuff that you need to get on with your life. You need to get on with the bat. You need to deal with the things within yourself. You've got some stuff that you need to deal with personally, and then things may change and things will maybe move in the right direction. Okay, 6 more minutes and I am off. So I will do Gaurav Sharma's question and then I will finish. No, he's not going to unblock. He's not going to unblock you at this time. Okay. Oh, 6 years. That's a very long time for it's a long space. Normally we do readings for like 6 months or a year, not 6 years. So let's see what the cards have to say. Oh, great, Raina. Cool. We'll talk, and I find quite good. I talk to Brianna and Instagram. It's so much easier because I can do it on my PC too, which is very cool. Okay. Oh, brilliant. Please you found me. Cool. We'll talk shortly. I'm just about finished here. Woo! Raina. Yeah. Okay, Gaurav. 6-year term of career and finance. Right. 5 minutes. Right. Let's have a look. Okay, there's going to be some battles and some challenges, lots of conflicts. Needing to stand up for yourself is really important. Might be really important for you in regards to your career, to have success and everything, is to actually put some stuff aside for a rainy day. Look at what, don't let your emotions get too wound up with your career and your finance as well. You might need to sort of disconnect emotionally about it. It might be a sense of you being a little bit, look at your dreams, be quite practical in how you achieve your dreams, your goals. Whoa. Okay, so 8 of Swords. I'm sorry, 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. Things happening quite quickly for you. I don't know why I had swords in my brain. Must be coming up. Must be something that needs to happen. Okay, so 8 of Wands, you've got that whole sense of things happening quite quickly for you. So things might get quite intense. There might be a lot of intense in regards to your Okay, it's about finding some clarity. There might be a lot of stuff that you might need to clear away, perceptions that you actually might need to let go of. A lot of business opportunities coming up for you as well over the time. Be a lot of business opportunities by the looks of it. Be a lot of learning, a lot of study, a lot of self-development might be super important. And it will be a sense of things coming together, of creating a sense of wholeness within the situation as well. So you might feel like your dreams are actually coming together. But you will be dealing with a lot of battles, a lot of conflict. There might be times that you actually need to stand up for yourself. Super, super important. Actually put some stuff away. You might need to put some finances, some money aside. Okay, Gaurav, you might need to actually put some money aside for later on. Don't try and spend it all at once. Make sure your budgeting is really, really important here as well. Okay. So you might need to also make sure that your emotions don't get the better of you. As long as you don't spend it all at once, put away some money for later. Do talk about things being, there are going to be, like I said, some battles, some things. Does feel like things are going to happen quite quickly for you as well. You've got to make sure that you have clarity, that you cut away all the confusion, you cut away all the declutter. Keep things really, really simple is going to be a really important aspect. There are going to be business opportunities for you. So it's about choosing wisely your business opportunities. It is making sure that you do the learning that you need. It looks like it's going to be a lot of study, a lot of learning. It's really important. And it does feel like things are going to come together for you in regards to your dreams. Okay, and it does bring success. So we've got the 6 of Wands here, and 6 of Wands to me is a sense of victory. Okay, it's like you are going to achieve some abundance. There's definitely going to be some abundance. Of course, there's going to be more to the journey. There's going to be more that you can do along the way, but there is success coming in, but it is going to be about hard work and doing the things that you actually need to do, which is super important. Again, you don't have maybe all the experience that you need, so you're going to have to get that with having the enthusiasm, the drive, the motivation. super important. You might not yet have all the experience you need, so you do need to make sure that oh, that's interesting. Yeah, be careful about who leads you. You know, it's about getting a mentor. From Five of Pentacles here, I'm getting about getting a mentor is going to be really important, and that person's going to lead you through the process of what you need to do with your business. So get a business mentor. Okay, very important for you. That's the way you're going to achieve the abundance and the success that you actually need to be continued, is to make sure that you have a business mentor. So you will have abundance, you will have victory and success in your business, but you do need to make sure that you have a business mentor as well, which is going to be part of the process, because you don't yet have the experience that you need to keep it going. You know, that's super important. So there you are. That's the reading for today. I am out. I've been on for an hour and a half now, and that's me finished, because I am quite exhausted. I can only do so much before I burn out. So yes, Garav, you will be successful. Please come back and listen to the reading again. Okay, I have already said that you will be successful. You just need a business mentor. Okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell if you want to know when my next video will be uploaded, as there's videos on all sorts of learning, all sorts of decks. Don't forget to join Patreon if you wish to. If you join my Patreon for $5 a month, you can also get a load of downloads and everything as well, which are really exciting. So don't forget, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter. Find me on Facebook. You can find me through Unseen Alley, through Fiverr. You can find me through my blog, of course. Find me all over the place. Just type it in. Yes, I've just started my Patreon. No one's joined as yet. It's just brand new. Just finally getting sort of the videos uploaded, the downloads all done. It's really exciting. There's loads of really exciting downloads for when you join. Depending on what level, of course, even at the $5 level, there's loads and loads of downloads. Of course, there's a lot more when there's a 10 or 15, but I don't expect everybody to do that. But it's very, very exciting what's coming up. Oh, Raina, I so appreciate it. Oh my God, you're going to have so much fun with it. And also, if you are a Patreon, you will get a 1-card reading every month as part of it as well. So, and you'll be part of the new Oracle deck that I'm creating as well. You'll be, what I'm going to do is do a piece of art that's dedicated to you. Okay, I'm going to do a piece of art that's going to be dedicated to you, and that card will be included in the new deck that I'm creating. So lots of exciting things coming up. So yeah, don't forget, if you find me on Instagram, you'll find daily messages as well on the videos. So that's really cool. Oh, thanks, Raina. I certainly appreciate it. Well, I'm going to say see you on Instagram shortly. Take care and blessed be, and thank you for being with Hekate's Crossing. I'm Paula, by the way, if those that don't know, and I'm in New Zealand, and it is now 8:33 p.m. on a Monday night here in New Zealand. It is Monday night. It is so exciting. Okay, take care and blessed be, and thank you for being with me. See you shortly, Raina.